nightstand, nightstand, nightstand. I'm sitting right there by the nightstand. He's standing up in front of me. His bag, I don't remember if he put his bag on the table or the chair that was right there. I just remember him sitting his bag somewhere on the table, near the table. Put his bag down. Started hitting me. Then after he started hitting me, that's when he was like, I started crying. Like, of course I'm crying because I'm like, Jules, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I think this was before Fashion Week, okay? I'm like, Jules, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you hitting me? Why would you do this? Like, why are you acting like that? This and third. No, I blacked out. And I don't mean blacked out as in passed out.
It's been a crazy weekend. You're struggling, babe. I told you.
So, it looks like there are more skeletons in the Knowles family than we ever realized, and Blue Ivy may have just exposed one of them. Lately, Julez Smith has been under fire for allegedly being a problem child with serious mommy issues after a female streamer came forward claiming he assaulted her, leaving bruises and scratches, while also allegedly making threats. And apparently, that could explain why we haven't seen Blue Ivy and Julez together in months. No recent pictures, no family hangouts, nothing at all. At first, everyone assumed they were simply at different stages in life and naturally spending less time together. But with these disturbing new details coming to light, people are now wondering, was Julez's alleged behavior the real reason Beyonce stopped Blue Ivy from hanging out with him?
But he didn't got around to messing around with Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. That woman is older than your mama and got 2 kids. Got anger problems and an arrest history. What exactly is you doing with this? I heard something about Blue Ivy bedroom getting exposed. I think the family forgetting who they related to. They forgetting the name that they need to uphold.
Julez Smith has been causing quite a bit of controversy lately. Back in March, he was called out for allegedly chasing clout after abruptly declining several planned interviews while hosting an event at a gay nightclub in Atlanta. However, Julez defended himself and explained that he has been dealing with rumors about his sexuality since he was a child, which, according to him, is nothing new. He claimed this was simply his own way of addressing those rumors and shutting the speculation down once and for all.
What's the hardest part about me and you?
Misconceptions.
What are the
People think
misconceptions?
I'm gay. You know that?
I am gay.
For you, like,
I do.
like, you wanna know something that's so crazy?
What's crazy?
You know, like, in the start of my life, I used to, like...
This deserves to be heard.
Nah, for sure. Look, you know, like, the first time I ever heard myself in the media was, I was in 7th grade, and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had, like, this red
Halloween?
jumpsuit, yes. I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school, and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted, and it was on some media shit. And these grown-ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty.
Being born into the Knowles family, you'd think Julez would have learned a thing or two from his auntie and mama about staying quiet and letting the drama die down. Instead, he leaned into the newfound attention by going public with a relationship with 42-year-old Tommy Lee. Now, dating an older woman is one thing, but dating someone older than your own mama, especially someone with a controversial history like Tommy's, is definitely a deliberate choice. And girl, the way he was out there making out with her in public was honestly weird as hell.
My baby. So fine.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got somebody on your back.
I said it's hard to stay fine when you've got somebody constantly on your back. The thing is, Julez had already been caught being messy after he leaked deeply personal messages and videos involving his relationship with Sky Jackson. At the time, sources claimed that neither Beyonce nor Solange was happy about what happened and that they had to straighten him out. Julez was only 16 when all of this came out, so a lot of people gave him some grace, assuming he would be disciplined properly and eventually grow out of that behavior as he got older. But girl, Julez has reportedly only gotten worse since then. Just because he has stayed out of the spotlight doesn't mean he has been an easy person for everyone around him to deal with. Having grown up around Hollywood and also working as a model, Julez has reportedly been involved in some troubling street-level drug activity for quite some time, and things allegedly got increasingly messy behind the scenes. Whenever he created a problem, his mom or Mama Tina were reportedly right there trying to help contain the situation and keep it from reaching the media. However, that has become much harder now that he's older, especially with people paying closer attention and watching his actions potentially embarrass the family. That's where a streamer named Rhea came forward with her account of an encounter with Julez, claiming that what was supposed to be a fun night quickly turned into a terrifying situation where she felt she had to fight for her safety. According to Rhea, the encounter was supposed to be a casual hookup. Because Julez is Solange's son and is connected to Beyonce's family, she agreed to meet up with him. During the encounter, she claimed that they both took some pills, and that was when the entire night allegedly took a dramatic turn. Julez reportedly became upset without clearly explaining why, leaving her confused about what had suddenly triggered the drastic change in his mood. The way Rhea described it, it was almost as if a switch flipped and his entire demeanor changed. When she tried to figure out what was happening, she claimed that he grabbed her hand and forcefully threw her away from him. By the time the night was over, she said her arms were covered in bruises from trying to defend herself. She also alleged that he pulled out a firearm and threatened her, making an already frightening situation even more serious.
Trauma, y'all. I've been in a lot of traumatic situations, shit like that. Y'all probably would have expected me to cry, but that's when them tears started soaking the fuck up. Once he started going for that bag, them tears started soaking the fuck up. Bitch, I couldn't cry. Like I don't know. When I'm in situations like that, I don't know how to react. I don't be crying. Like, I be calm as fuck. So he points the gun in my head or whatever, and I'm just I'm still in shock. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this bitch is really fucking crazy. But we in a Post Oak hotel, so is he really gonna kill me in a Post Oak hotel?
But do y'all know what's crazy about all of this? According to Rhea, because of who Julez is connected to, she never originally planned to press charges or take the situation public. She claims the only reason we're hearing about the incident now is because her phone was damaged during the encounter. The repair reportedly cost around $120, but she says Julez refused to cover the bill and simply make the situation go away. And with the story gaining so much attention, Julez still hasn't publicly addressed the allegations and may not say anything at all. But people online aren't letting it slide. To them, $120 is nothing compared to the amount of drama that could have been avoided if he had simply handled the situation differently. Instead, Rhea claims he refused, allegedly believing she would never feel comfortable speaking publicly about him. Julez has always benefited from a certain level of goodwill because of his family connections. Being Beyonce's nephew and Solange's son has naturally opened doors for him, and critics argue that he hasn't always had to face the same consequences other people might have faced for similar behavior. After the controversy surrounding his relationship with Sky Jackson, people also watched as the situation eventually faded away. That may have given some people the impression that Julez could make mistakes, move on, and have someone else help clean up the aftermath. But before everyone turns around and blames the Knowles family for Julez's alleged behavior, there's another part of this story that has people talking: his relationship with Blue Ivy. As much as Julez has reportedly been seen around Hollywood lately, Blue Ivy has also become increasingly visible herself. She has appeared on red carpets supporting her parents, attended Beyonce's performances, and even been spotted casually shopping in Paris and spending time with friends. Yet one person fans haven't really seen her spending time with lately is her cousin, Julez. Despite their 8-year age difference, Blue and Julez reportedly grew up together and spent plenty of time around each other. Solange has even spoken about how close they were as children, including joking about Blue coming over while she babysat. Beyonce also reportedly spent time with Julez, including taking him for weekends. At one point, the family dynamic made it seem like Blue and Julez would grow up more like siblings than cousins. They also reportedly shared similar interests, especially when it came to music. Solange has spoken about how being around Jay-Z influenced Julez's interest in becoming a rapper, something he appeared to take seriously. So naturally, with the bond they reportedly had growing up, fans expected to see Blue and Julez together more often. But according to the claims circulating online, that relationship may have changed behind the scenes. While the drama surrounding Julez and Sky Jackson eventually faded from the headlines, some reports claim Beyonce never completely forgot about what happened. And as Julez got older, entered the modeling world, and allegedly began displaying more unpredictable behavior, the family may have decided to create some distance between him and Blue Ivy. That decision would make even more sense considering Blue's life was becoming increasingly public. She had started appearing alongside Beyonce during performances, and her profile was only getting bigger. If the family genuinely had concerns about certain influences around her while she was still young, keeping some distance could have been their way of protecting her from unnecessary drama. Solange was still young herself when she became a mother, and according to reports, Julez sometimes had a lot of independence while she focused on her career and personal life. She would reportedly step in when his behavior crossed a serious line, but beyond that, people have questioned how much supervision he actually had growing up. There are also ongoing claims that Julez isn't nearly as close to Solange or Mama Tina as social media might make it appear. And if the latest allegations are true, his behavior may have slowly damaged the relationship he once had with Blue Ivy as well. So, if Julez continues finding himself surrounded by controversy, it wouldn't be surprising if Beyonce remained extremely protective of Blue and avoided putting her in situations where she could become involved in his drama. And right now, the internet isn't nearly as forgiving toward the Knowles family as it once was. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been dealing with a non-stop stream of rumors, accusations, and people coming forward with stories about their lives. That means there's very little room for mistakes, especially when Blue Ivy is becoming famous in her own right. Julez is feeling that scrutiny now too. For perhaps the first time, large numbers of people are openly questioning his alleged behavior, with some even demanding legal consequences and asking why the women involved haven't pursued charges. But what do you guys think about all of this? Do you believe Beyonce has intentionally kept Blue Ivy away from Julez? Or could there be another reason we haven't seen them together lately? Sound off in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Bye, baddies!